Now let's listen into what Gargi had to say, because she seemed very constructive about the US and does believe that India and Japan structurally look good, but of course they're more medium-term bets.
One of the things that we have seen actually for a big part of this year has been this US exceptionalism trade. So there has been this gravitation towards US, away perhaps from some of the other parts of the world, away from Europe, away from emerging markets. And I do think that, especially based on the data that we have so far, and again, this can change, but from what we know so far, there is that gravitation towards US and the US exceptionalism trade, where US is growing faster than many of its neighboring regions. I think that is going to continue, and investors are likely going to continue to allocate in that way. Having said that, there are pockets of opportunities, and it's a pleasure to speak to you. I'm from India, obviously, and it's always a pleasure to tell investors all of the incredible reasons to invest in India for a more medium-term trade in their portfolio. So I do think for investors that are looking for a country that brings that demographic growth, and you talked about consumption in India. There's a huge amount of consumption growth in the in US, but in India as well. So I think all of those stories do make the India equity market story to be quite compelling. But timing remains very important. If you're looking for the next 2, 3, 4 months, I think investors will still, or US investors at least, will still choose to allocate more towards US. And then over periods of time, they'll think about how EM and India specifically is additive to their portfolio.